Hey traders, Mike Katz, 7 Points Capital, coming to you a little bit before the close. And looking at the SPYs here, this daily chart is quite amazing, right? We've had the big drop, the bear market move, and then we had basically a really V-bottom type of recovery. Thought maybe curls down here, did not. Maybe here, 255, 260, where he broke down from, it did not. And here also kind of stalling out, did not, right? So I think a lot of the bears who were looking for another leg down, probably having a hard time. But today I came in just thinking that it was time. I felt that on day one of the Fed announcement, you get these crazy moves. On the second day, you get the inverse of that a lot of times. And I felt that a lot of shorts just pretty much got destroyed over the last few days especially, and capitulated. So I thought maybe it's time to actually attack the short side. So that was kind of my thesis. And I ran some stats on Facebook also for day of earnings, day one after earnings, that is. And I felt that it could also have some downside. So I came in basically with a bias on the short side. And I started in here on Facebook. By the way, they had great earnings. And the growth is a little bit slower, but they had great earnings. And I started nibbling, got short, took some off, got short here again near 170 level. And when 170 was taken out, I got out there as well. Let's see if I can make this bigger. When 170 here was taken out, I got basically taken out. It was a pretty big offer here at 170 on a dot, but it didn't hold. But basically then it felt like it might be time. So before I move on out from here on Facebook, let's look at SPY. Well, same story with SPY, right? It got short, felt like we're gonna have some topping action, and covered the rest here. And what else was I in? Those are the main ones in the morning, those main two. So I got hurt in the open, pretty much decent amount. And I felt I needed a break. I took a break and I said, let me close out and revisit it. I lost a little bit more than I wanted to. And I said, if I could take a break and just start thinking clearly again and just not force it, maybe I have a chance of making a couple bucks afterwards. And last day of the month, right? So I pretty much did that. I put on a little bit of a short here, and you can see I got top ticked out here with my stop order. And I just felt like this was a trap. So I tried it again afterwards on a bounce, and then it started working a little bit. Started working, added as it broke down through consolidation, covered a piece, put it back on, and then it got really tight here. 168 seemed like it kept holding. Got this large, I don't remember if it was a large offer here, but it was a decent size offer actually, but it was just a lot of soaking here. So I got in front of it. I don't know if you could tell, but because I was kind of risking a very little as far as distance, I was able to get a decent position size here, just risking off of 168 over under, and then got that drop into this low here, 167. So I covered, and I got a piece left. And looks like SPY's coming in some as well. Didn't do a whole lot since basically just getting short again here and adding on a bounce. Probably end up closing this near the bell. I think I'm pretty much close to green. If not green, maybe down a little bit. For the day, I ended up trading some XLF. The banks looked really weak. One of the traders on the desk pointed out this morning that the banks were looking weak. And on the daily, let's look at the daily on XLF. It hasn't been able to get that pop with the market, and that was especially true for BAC, which you guys could see there's some relative weakness here the last couple of days. So I figured let me try to attack the banks, And Goldman hit my scanner for hitting lows, relative weakness. I tried this one. When it broke down through consolidation, after I saw it, I got short. 197, covered some, put it back out. And then what I do here, I put some more on here, and I think I'm flat here. But XLF, I had short, try to add to a winner, and then felt that it shouldn't really break above here if it was going to break down and have some serious momentum to the downside. So once it did break above here, I just got out. So the banks didn't really have a whole lot of follow through, but they'll be on my radar. They've had some relative weakness, and if the market does stall out a little bit, then maybe that'll be a good spot to attack on the short side. And I think that's it. So the thinking behind today was I didn't read them well in the morning. I lost a little bit more than I wanted to, and the key was to just pause, take a break. I figured out I need to do some other things in the meantime, and then try to reattack. Don't have to be a hero. Don't have to be green every day. Don't have to try to attack it every day. And those was one of those days. So I think right now I'm probably maybe down a little bit, close to flat, being able to make some of that back in Facebook and the spiders and some Goldman. But it's okay. Last day of the month. And hopefully tonight Amazon will give us some action. And tomorrow some more earnings. And hopefully everybody's kicking butt. Thanks for watching. Mike Katz, 7 Points Capital.